We are currently engaged in a war against a ghost. It's a ghost of our own making, an atmospheric imbalance so vast that it defies human comprehension. We spent a century pushing the planet's thermostat into the red, and now we are desperately searching for a way to turn it back down. The conventional wisdom tells us that this is a problem of will, that if we simply change our habits, switch our light bulbs, or sign enough treaties, the needle will move. We treat climate change like a broken appliance, something we can fix, by simply choosing to behave better. But that perspective is incomplete. It ignores the sheer staggering complexity of the Earth's systems. The climate isn't a single machine. It's a trillion-piece clockwork of feedback loops, oceanic currents, and microscopic biological interactions. It is a problem of scale. It is a problem of data. To solve a problem of this magnitude, we need something that can think at the speed of light across the scale of the globe. We need a nervous system for the planet, and that is exactly what we are building. Enter artificial intelligence. It is the most powerful tool ever devised by human ingenuity. And right now, it is being drafted into the ultimate service, saving the biosphere from our own mistakes. Imagine a world where we can see every single illegal logging operation in the Amazon in real time. Right now, we are reactive. We see a forest disappear, and we mourn it. But with AI-driven satellite intelligence, we can become proactive. Algorithms can now scan millions of square miles of imagery every hour, identifying the first scars of deforestation before the trees even hit the ground. They can detect a specific chemical signature of methane leaks from thousands of miles away, pinpointing the exact valve that needs turning. But the eyes in the sky are only the beginning. The real revolution is happening in the efficiency engine. Our modern world runs on a grid, a chaotic, pulsing web of electricity. When the sun goes down or the wind stops blowing, the system screams for balance. Human operators can't manage this volatility in real time across an entire continent. They can't predict every cloud, every surge, and every demand. But AI can. It acts as the grand conductor of the energy orchestra, predicting demand spikes before they happen and rerouting power with millisecond precision. Then there is the speed of discovery. In the past, creating a new material, like a more efficient battery cathode or a carbon capture membrane, took decades of trial and error in a lab. It was slow, it was manual. AI changes the math. It can simulate millions of chemical combinations in a virtual environment, discarding the failures in seconds and highlighting the winners for human engineers. It is compressing 30 years of R&D into 30 months. It is accelerating our evolution from reacting to innovating. We are talking about a technological arms race. On one side is the accelerating decay of our environment. On the other is the exponential growth of our processing power. It is a race to see if we can build a God algorithm to save the planet before the very energy cost of the algorithm destroys it. Because here is the twist, the paradox, the Caradox monster. To train these models, we need massive amounts of electricity. We need billions of gallons of water to cool the servers that house the brains of our future. Every time we ask an AI to solve a climate equation, we are burning a small piece of the very world we want to save. This is the tension of our era. We are using a high-carbon technology to solve a high-carbon problem. It is a delicate, dangerous balance. If we aren't careful, the solution could become a secondary crisis, a world where we have the smartest tools in history, but we've exhausted the resources needed to run them. This is why the stakes have shifted from if to how. We aren't just looking for better code anymore. We are looking for green AI. We need to ensure that the growth of these models is decoupled from carbon emissions. This is where the grand challenges come in. We are seeing a massive influx of capital, hundreds of millions of dollars from entities like the Bezos Earth Fund and global bodies like UNESCO, specifically earmarked for AI for nature. They are just funding software. They are funding a shift in philosophy. They want to move from AI as a tool for profit to AI as a tool for planetary stewardship. They want to move from extracting data to restoring ecosystems. Think of AI as the nervous system the planet lacks to manage its own survival. The Earth is a body, but it doesn't have a centralized brain to tell the lungs to breathe deeper or the heart to beat slower in response to a fever. We are providing that brain. But the technology is only half of the equation. The other half is us. The most sophisticated algorithm in the world can tell us exactly how to fix the grid, how to capture the carbon, and how to protect the wild. It can give us the map. It can show us the destination. But it cannot pull the lever. It cannot choose to prioritize the forest over the factory. It cannot decide to put the planet's health above the quarterly earnings report. The God algorithm isn't a magic wand. It's a mirror. It reflects our priorities back at us with terrifying clarity. If we use it to optimize our greed, it will accelerate our decline. If we use it to optimize our survival, it could be the most significant achievement in human history. We are currently standing at the threshold. We have built the most powerful tool ever conceived. Now we have to decide what we want it to build for us. The question is no longer whether AI can save the world. The question is, are we brave enough to let it?